Hey everyone, this is Jeevakan. In today's video, we'll discuss about two stocks which is sold lately, which has given almost 200% gains in the last 1.5 years. So let's get right into the video and see what those two stocks are. So exactly around 1 year back, I posted these two videos of REC and PFC company, suggesting that I bought these stocks only based on the amount of dividend these two companies give. So these two companies provide almost 10% dividend, close to 10% dividend for its investors. So I believe that this is a pretty good thing considering the fact that if it can appreciate at least 8% in value every year and it can provide 10% dividend every year, so it is almost 18 to 20% per year. So I thought that the initial amount would double at least in 3 to 3.5 years. But to my surprise, it actually gave almost 200 to 250% gains in the last 1 year after I bought. Actually, it would be a lie if I say that I was able to predict this 200% in 1 year. Because what I was expecting is that the stock to give at least 20% CAGR for the next 3 to 4 years. But to my surprise, it just blasted and I made like almost 2x the money. So now that the stock has given almost 2x the returns from where I bought, even I feel a little shaky for the fact that, I mean, what if the stock falls and I lose all the gains I made? So the best thing to do is book partial profits. So that's what I did. So I almost booked almost 50% of the profits I made in REC and PFC. And now that I booked almost 50% of the profits, like even if REC goes to zero, I will not be losing anything. And if REC almost doubles from here or doubles from here, there's something to rejoice. So that's what I do. So let's get right into the screen and see how technically strong these two stocks were when I bought, and the reason for me to sell it right now.
Okay, what you're seeing is my YouTube channel. So as you can see here, on July 10, 2022, I posted a video on REC when it was at 90, stating that it is a must-have dividend yield stock in your portfolio. By that time it was 90 and now it has almost 2x in value. And if you actually scroll up, this is another video which I posted on PFC, stating that the stock gives more than 10% dividend yield. So it was posted on September 4, 2022, where PFC was on 115 rupees. So as I discussed earlier, I don't want to take any credit for the 200% gains which the stocks gave. It was purely luck. I expected just 15%, but the capital appreciation was a pleasant surprise. So I'll make sure to pop up a screen recorder towards the right to reveal my portfolio. So what you're seeing here is the portfolio of my stocks. So the total gain or loss is somewhere around 29.5 lakhs, and today's gain or loss is around 2.8 lakhs. And in the mid section you can see PFC and REC. I have like almost 4,600 quantities, and REC I have for 6,000 quantities. So PFC, it is at a profit of 1.4 lakh for today, and REC it is at 1.4 lakh for today. And the overall gain is 8.7 lakhs in PFC, and the overall gain in REC is 11.25 lakhs, which is a sum of 20 lakhs together. So the point is that I already booked almost 25% profits back then when it was almost 70 or 60%, when it had almost 70 or 60% gains. So now I'm planning to sell another 25%, which is 1,500 quantities in PFC and 2,000 quantities in REC, so that I'll have the remaining 50% for myself. So this is the entire portfolio, which is at a gain of almost 60% in 1 year, which is pretty massive. So we'll discuss about this in another video. So let's get right to the charts and see the important levels. So as a long-term investor, I prefer to choose at least monthly charts for analyzing. So in this case, you can even choose 3 months charts. I'll tell you why. So this is the 3-month chart. So every bar indicates 3 months of the stock's movement. So if you can see here, it has been consolidating from 2010 to almost 2023. Okay, so this is a clean breakout stock at this level, but where I bought it is the important part. I bought around 90 levels. Okay, so why I bought around 90 levels? I knew that this stock is at the verge of a breakout, what might actually happen is that the stock might even consolidate in this narrow zone for another 1 year max, and then it might break out. If it breaks out on the downside, obviously the dividend amount would be more sufficient enough to manage the losses in the overall stock value. I was not sure that the stock might break out this early and give this much returns, because usually if a stock breaks out, it might actually consolidate near the breakout zone and then it might move up. But in this case, it was totally different, and as long as we have benefited from the stock's movement, there's nothing to worry about. And if you look at the PFC chart, it is exactly a replica. These two stocks are like twins. The same 3 months chart, the same 10-year consolidation, and breakout in January 2023. The same scenario, I bought around 110 levels around here, and if the stock reaches at the bottom of the trend line again, I was sure that I was going to buy, and knew that the stock was also at the verge of a breakout. So it broke out and it moved almost 2x in value, and I made good gains. Okay, so the next part is why I book profits. So usually what I do is I just take the length from the bottom to the top of the triangle and wait for the stock to move this much after the breakout. So my target level is somewhere over here. So it reached my target of 290 to 295 levels exactly on Friday, which is on September 8th. So I was not waiting anymore longer, so I just booked the profits, because it might even 2x or 3x from here and go to 600 or 700. I don't care. Booking profits and being on the safer side is more important, so that's why I booked profits at this level. And the same in the case of REC. So I just took the length from the bottom of the triangle to the top, placed it over here. My target is 250 to 260. So now that I pulled out the initial amount I invested, whatever I have left is completely free of cost. Now that my target is achieved, I just book profits. Let's get to the interesting part. So on top of this, the capital appreciation is almost 20 lakhs in these two stocks, almost 20 to 23 lakhs in these two stocks. And mainly why I bought this stock. The main reason for buying these stocks is for the dividends. I almost received 2 lakhs dividends from these stocks. So I'll try to paste the dividend amount I received from these two stocks in the last 2 years. So I'll make sure I'll pop up a screenshot of the dividends I received from these two stocks in the last 1.5 years. So dividend almost 2 lakhs to 2.5 lakhs, and the capital appreciation of more than 200%. This is unreal returns. So I just booked the profits and came out of the stock. Only partial profits, so that I don't miss out the run from this stock, because a 10-year breakout stock appreciate massively in value over a course of time. So there are also other factors which goes in this video of analyzing this. What I mean is, this stock was fundamentally strong, technically strong, on top of that undervalued, and the stock had a multi-year breakout. So every scenario completely favored in our perspective, and we made good money. So it's not that we get these kind of stocks every once in a while. There might be opportunities that stock might be technically strong, fundamentally weak, fundamentally strong, technically weak, and overvalued. So if every criteria of your investment scenario satisfy, that's when you invest. I went all in this stock of investing almost 6 to 7 lakhs, and now that the profit is 20 lakhs.
So now that I've almost booked some profits, I'm quite relieved right now, because booking profits is really good. It keeps you emotionally strong as an investor. Hope you'll find this video helpful. Thank you. Cheers.